Okay, now it is asking us to select either small image, the logo, or big one. Pick it up, and there is an error in downloading it. And now it copied all the characteristics, all the options it copied, and the configuration is over. If you want to see configuration structure, you click here and it's going to show you step by step how we are configuring it. This is a desktop and you have configuration assembly, additional cards, and everything. Okay, go ahead and hit enter and go to the next screen. Okay, on this screen we want to know when the material is going to be available. Okay, so for some reason requested delivery date it is giving today, but I would like to change it to requested date 7. Okay, so 7th of November I'm requesting it, and let's hit enter. The default date is not copied into the existing scheduling line item. Okay, that's okay. Change in invoice date, billing date is also redetermined. And I also want to do one more thing. I want to select this line item, do the ATP check. This is called ATP availability. So click on it. That's done. Now go to shipping, and from here I'll come to know that the date of delivery is 18th and it is being shipped out of shipping point 1200, and I want to check and see whether I have any incompletion log. Looks like there's nothing. Then go ahead and save it. Okay, my sales order is 18867. 18867. So I want to go back to the stock requirement list and try to refresh and see whether my number 67 is going to appear now. Okay, so let's go and refresh it. You see this? I got the sales order 67, and at the same time for the 3 quantity I got a planned order. I did not run MRP. Even then I already got a planned order. So I'm wondering, is this planned order is being created just because I have a sales order? Is that right? Let's check it out. Put your cursor here, planned order, and take a look at the pegging requirement. So it's going to point out to the sales order. See, 18867 sales order is the one by which it created a planned order. So that means you don't have MRP run. You did not run MRP. Without running MRP, you have planned order. Okay. After sales order, you go to MD04, and what do you notice? You notice a planned order. Okay, you noticed a planned order. You see that? So since you noticed a planned order, unlike earlier, you do not have to run MRP. You run MRP to get the planned order. In this case, you got it already. Okay. So what next? Let's go and take a look at it. And earlier we used to double click and convert the planned order into process order, right? Let us double click and see what happens. You see that? There's nothing. So it's a make to order and you don't have to convert anything. You don't have a conversion, nothing. There's no conversion, nothing. Okay. So then how will you produce? You can produce by creating a production order manually. Okay. So let's go and create a production order. What is the transaction code? CO01. Okay, let's go and take a look at that. Go back to production planning. So this is production. Shop floor control order create with material. Double click on it. Once you double click on it, you have a material. You select that material DPC1 and hit enter. Okay. Once you hit enter, you need to put your quantity. Quantity is 3, correct? And it is saying backward scheduling. So give us the date. What is the date? 7. Enter. It copied everything, routing and everything. It copied everything. Okay. So let's go and take a look at the capacity. Capacity available. Okay. Then after that, let's go and take a look at the material availability. There's a log. Let us go and see no current missing parts. There are no missing parts. That's good. And what next? So do the calculation, schedule it, release it, right? And you can save it. Before saving, let's take a look at the operations. Yes, these are all the operations. These are all the operations. And let's take a look at the bill of material. Okay. So these are all the items. These are all the items. So do we have all the stock? We don't know. And here we don't have, this may be a phantom assembly power supply. This is a phantom assembly, I guess. That's why, yes, you see, it's a phantom. There is no stock. There is no warehouse. This one, phantom. This one, phantom. Okay. So this is a phantom assembly. It's all phantom. So not all. 1, 2, 3. Everything else is not phantom. And also we can double check whether we have stock or not. How? I'm going to copy all these materials. You can use Control Y, highlight all of them, then Control C, then after that Control V. Okay, so let's put these materials somewhere so that we can check for the component availability. If the if stock is available or not, we can take a look at it. Okay, so the next thing would be, I'm going to save it so that I'm going to get a number. 6054.52 is the production order number. So if I refresh it, I should see the production order number. Okay, let us see. We'll go back to this document and we'll go to MD04 again and we'll try to refresh it. And once you refresh it, what do you notice? Let's see what we are going to notice. Refresh. You see that? You have an order, and that order is for 3 quantity, production order for 3 quantity. It is released and the number has come 5452. So you see a production order, A production, $6,054.52. Okay, so we have a production order sitting there, and the next thing would be we need to give goods issue to the production order, MIGO, goods issue. Okay, then after that we need to do the confirmation. Confirmation is CO 11N. Then after confirmation, again you do the goods receipt, MIGO. That's called goods receipt. After goods receipt, you create a delivery, VL 01M. Then after that, you need to do pick, pack, post, then bill. Okay, so let's go back and see whether we have the stock or not. /n MNBE is going to give us an option. So the material is going to be DCP. I saved a material list here. Let's go from 9013. Do I have this? 9013. No zero stock line items. Execute. Okay, yes. You have 9 quantity and the 3 is already reserved for your process order, your production order. This 3 is reserved. Okay. How do I know that it is reserved for my production order? Highlight this, environment, reservation. Here I should see 6,054.52. You see that? So that's the reservation. Okay. So I have 9. I only need 3. I'm in good shape. Okay. So the next one is 9050. 9050. Do I have the stock? Go to new selection. Yes. It's reserved only for, I have a whole bunch. Okay. Then after that, 90/30. 90/30. So what happens is, if you don't have stock, the system is going to fail. But that's not going to harm you, but I would like to show you. You can fix it later too, but I would like to take this an opportunity to show you whether we have enough stock or not. It says 40 doesn't exist. Okay. Similarly, we can do for all of these. Okay. So now what I would like to do is, since I have already showed you the production order and the components and everything, now I'll go ahead and do the goods issue. Goods issue to the order. Open another session. MIGO goods issue to the order 6,000 5152. Enter. So 3 cases. This is the only one which is manually given. Everything else is backflushed. So you are going to see them at the time of confirmation, not now. Okay. So now the next thing would be confirmation /NCO CO11N. The process production order is 52. Enter. That's all good. Put your setup time, machine time, standard value 1, standard value 2, 3. Is it partial confirmation? No, it's final confirmation. And hit enter. Confirm it. Posting the goods. Okay. So it's done. The next thing would be /N MIGO goods receipt. Goods receipt for the order. Order is 52. Enter. So it looks like it is already completed the goods receipt automatically. Okay. So how do I know that? Because it says there is nothing we can do. Everything is done. At the time of confirmation, goods receipt is done automatically behind the screen. So how do I know that? So let's go here and try to refresh. If you refresh this screen now, if goods receipt is already done, this should vanish and the 3 stock should be added. Okay. So production is over. We have received the goods. So if you refresh this, you will come to know about that. You see that? That's gone. The stock 3 is added. It's a clear indication that it's done. Okay. So that completes the process. Which process? Only the goods receipt. Then you have to create outbound delivery. Okay. Let's go and create an outbound delivery /NVL01N. Enter. That's all good. Enter. Pick. Save it. The delivery is created. Outbound delivery document flow. Since we are using lean warehouse, transfer order is automatically created. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the MD04, refresh it. What happened? Once you refresh it, the sales order has become delivery, right? So we'll go back here and put MD04. Sales order correct? Sales order turn into delivery. Okay, so let's go and do the PGI, post goods issue. Post goods issue. Post goods issue. Sales stock does not exist. The sales stock does not exist. So we made a mistake. While creating a production order, we should have put sales order number. That was a mistake. Okay. So otherwise, what you should have done, what you should have seen is that stock should go, meaning if you are able to do that, this 3 will go. But right now, it's looking for a stock that is exclusively coming from a sales order. So while creating a production order, we should mention the sales order number. That was a mistake. Anyway, so that completes the PGI. The PGI is VL01M, right? PGI is VL02M. Okay. Then after that, VF01. Okay. So this is the whole scenario. Okay. So what I would like to do is I will stop this recording.